We have reached the end, my friends, of the Floral and Bevel project. We've given it a few days to let the copper patina set in, get some oxidation build up because we know it's inevitable, and now it's time to clean it off with some polish, some wax, and then we just bask in its glory at the end. While we're doing this, though, I kinda like talking through the project recap because, as always, we worked through some firsts and learned a lot, so let's talk it out. First and foremost, this project would not be possible without Opaline and Iron's gorgeous Alicia glass. Yes, I named it after her because, well, she made it. I'm not sure when her cutoff is, but I heard through the grapevine my persistence, which is a nice way of saying bullying, has paid off. She is taking orders to make a few more sheets of this glass. So be sure to reach out to her on Instagram or TikTok and see if she can pencil you in. There's definitely a growing line though, because of how phenomenal this glass turned out. Also, a huge thank you to Delphi and their jeweled bevel kit, which is listed in my profile bio if you want to check it out and create your own version of this project. So what did we learn? If you're working with this type of glass, spray painting it first before anything else is a must. The stained glass process is pretty harsh on glass. Thankfully, the clear coat protected the pattern from getting ruined. We also learned copper cane borders are awesome. You can find it online, such as Delphi, or perhaps your local glass shop. We found out the hard way that beveled glass is weirdly slippery, and if you drop it on the ground, it can break. We also learned gluing a paper pattern piece face down on glass makes the backside of the glass that has texture become the front for the project. Unfortunately, this project will not be for sale. But this was my first time working with beveled glass, and I already have another project lined up to work with it more in the future. Thank you so much for watching and for being here with me during this project. Be sure to tap the follow button if you're new to these parts because when one project ends, the next one begins. So if you like seeing, hearing, and learning how stained glass art is created one process at a time, you're in luck. And I'm in love with how this turned out. Sorry I couldn't get any sunshine clips for the big reveal. It is always gloomy in Columbus.